breakfast this morning, I'm going to go with the Pure Protein Chocolate Fudge Bar for 1 Power Fuel and 1 Smart Carb. This in total has 180 calories. It's 500 grams in weight, 4.5 fat, 3.5 saturated fat, 17 grams of carb, 2 fibers, and 21 grams of protein. And in addition to that, I'm going to have my second Power Fuel, which is going to be 1 hard-boiled egg. And I'll be back with the next thing I eat. For my lunch today, I'm going with the Nutrisystem Steak and Cheese Melt. This is a frozen item. It has 230 calories. It weighs, where does it say that? Okay, 4 ounces. And there's 7 grams of fat, 2.5 saturated fat, 33 carbs, 6 fibers, and 12 proteins. So this is a smart carb and a power fuel, according to Nutrisystem formula, as it should be. So here, what I've done is I made this, I first defrost this for a minute in the microwave. Then I put a slice through it very gently, and I put it into the air fryer and air fried it for a bit with a 1/2 cup of mushrooms sauteed with some amino acids, Worcestershire sauce, garlic powder, and this Aldi roasted garlic and herb, and to keep everything moist. And then I topped it with the cheese and I air fried it a little bit more. This is 28 grams of Kraft's finely shredded part skim mozzarella that comes in the plastic bag. So I've added this as a power fuel because I have one left over for my breakfast. And so that's it for that. Here I've already started eating it because I got hungry. 3 small cucumbers and at least 2 cups of salad. So this is, to me, in addition to that, I also have added some onion that I chopped up. That is 3 vegetables worth of raw vegetables. 3 cups. And then I put 3 tablespoons of Skinny Girl dressing. It's the balsamic vinaigrette is 2 for 5 calories, so I'm under 10, so that's free. And so that's going to do it for lunch. I'll be back with the next thing that I have to eat. For my dinner tonight, I have made a flex meal. This is the Members Mark 4-pepper turkey breast underneath the gravy and mushrooms. These are fresh mushrooms that I made with 30 calories worth of the brown gravy mix. And I just microwaved them together. I mixed in the water enough to make it thin as I wanted. And so that this is 120 calories worth of the 4-pepper turkey breast. This is 120 calories worth of this Aldi Chef's Covered mashed potatoes. Each mashed potato that you find in a box will have its own. 1 serving is, in terms of nutritional facts, it will have its own. 1 serving is 80 calories of just the potatoes. And I did enough for 120 calories to make it a true smart carb. Even though 80 calories would have been a smart carb, and it does have 1 gram of fiber, this particular one, for 80 calories. So that would have been fine. And what I've done is I have made this a loaded mashed potato by putting in my bacon and chive McCormick seasoning. I put in an extra power fuel, 90 calories of the Velveeta shreds. And I also put a smidgen of this. This you have to be careful with because it's very salty. So I put a smidge into the water that I made the potatoes with of this. And let me just show you. The amount of calories in a teaspoon is, oh, I'm so sorry. I believe it's like 5 calories. Where is that? My goodness. Let me just look at this for a second. It's 10 calories. I apologize. So 1 teaspoon would be 10 calories. I use like less than a 1/2 teaspoon. I put Mrs. Dash onto my half cup of canned green beans, and I also put some Mrs. Dash on top of the mushroom sauce. The other thing that I put into the potatoes is I topped it with some of these dried chives. And so here we have 2 vegetables, half cup green beans, half cup of mushrooms. We have 1 extra in the gravy for 30 calories. And we have 120 calories worth of potatoes, to which I added 90 calories of Velveeta shreds. So the potatoes is 1 small carb. The shreds is going to be my extra power fuel, because at dinner we get 2. The turkey is my first power fuel. And on that note, I'm going to go and enjoy my dinner, and I hope this gave you an idea that you might want to try yourself. Okay, I'll be back with dessert. For dessert tonight, I'm going to go with the vanilla ice cream sandwich from Nutrisystem. And I'm not going to open it at this moment. I've opened it in previous videos. Everybody pretty much knows what this is, I think. Anyway, so let me just tell you some of the nutrition facts. 130 calories, 2 fat, 1 saturated fat, 26 carbs, 3 fibers, and 5 proteins. So that does it for today's eating, and I'll be right back to wrap it up. Hi there. I'm just coming on quickly to say I hope everyone's doing well. I feel that I had a very good day of eating today, although my dinner entree that I created had way too much sodium for my liking. I can taste salt in the back of my mouth, and that to me is too salty. So maybe someone else would be fine with that, but not for me. So big problem, the turkey breast was not low sodium. I won't be buying that anymore, by the way. I'm going to stay away from deli meats. Maybe if I go to BJ's, I can get the low sodium turkey breast and chicken breast. I believe they have that too. Otherwise, and I can order 1/3 of a pound or 1/4 of a pound, because it's just too much for us to consume in a short time, because then it goes bad. I did enjoy all my food today. From breakfast onward, I enjoyed my lunch tremendously. I love that melt. The cheesesteak is my favorite melt. Next to spinach and pretzel, it is the top of the list on the melts. It does have provolone in it and some peppers and I think onion. So if you didn't like the mushrooms, you could also saute more onion and peppers, or either of the two. And also I like the GU steak sauce to put maybe not a tablespoon, but maybe a teaspoon on top of it is very good. And I did put my power fuel from my morning snack onto that sandwich. And you could also do it as a dinner entree if you add an extra power fuel, in the case of add extra cheese, if you wanted to do it that way. Anyway, my salad was out of this world. It was very big. I have to use up what we bought since I had my tooth problem. I had a lot of salad because I wasn't eating it, obviously. So, but I did really enjoy that. It was very good. And dinner, as I said, is a little bit too salty. And so that is an aside. It tasted very good. I enjoyed it. And dessert, very good. Always, what's not to like about the ice cream sandwich, right? Yum. Anyway, on that note, I'm going to sign off and wish you all well. And thank you for watching. And I will be making a video, I wanted to let you know, on smart carbs and power fuels. And for the benefit of new people that might be watching, as well as the people in Facebook group that are new, or whomever else wants to watch it. But I think that would be a good one to make. So that'll be a separate video at some point. Anyway, on that note, I'm going to say goodbye. Thank you again for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.